Hello everyone, I am SS the Showstopper and today is the 18th of January 2024. Now I see wherein Steff London has posted that she has a show that she's doing in New Zealand. She had posted quite a few shows that she had a roundup to do, one in Australia, then she has one in New Zealand that she has to do. So we're bigging her up and supporting her and wishing her best in her journey after the clash, because obviously she's not going to respond back to the last song that Jada Kingdom put out. And so wishing her all the best. She said that she had a video to drop. So I thought that it was between yesterday and today. I haven't seen the video or anything like that. However, she said that the song, I think Dead Gal Walking, is now on streaming platforms. So you can go and, stream it and whatever the case may be. Now, on the flip side, I'm seeing with Jada Kingdom, wherein she said that she had a music video to be released on Friday. Yes, Jada Kingdom has a music video that she said that she's going to release on Friday. We see big body, yeah, big body, I think that's the name of the song. It's doing well, people liking it, and they're supporting it. Many people aren't in support of the song and they don't like it. We see one and two jokes from Noah Power and Spice chime in on it and stuff like that. So that's not what I'm about to say. I also saw, I think there's a page on Instagram, and I can tell you why I stay away from these pages. I think it's Yard Hype posted something that Jada Kingdom said that she wanted her royalties from Steff London because she used her voice. That's what the page is reporting. That's what the page is reporting, that she used her voice in it. And I think someone in the comment section said that she didn't say anything like that. You love mix up. She said something and then she said she's not studying it because she gave Derek his money, but she's not studying it. So, she's not studying that with Steff London or something like that. But the people in the comment section were as foul as ever. They were very insulting. They have never seen such an opportunist. The clash is over. She need to go and sit down. She need to work on her image. She has no morality. I mean, the comments were as nasty as ever. And, people, it wasn't, I wouldn't say they were nasty. I'm being too harsh. The comments were very insulting. Yep, that's the word. The comments were very insulting that they were saying to Jada and stuff. And I'm just like, okay, people are entitled to their opinion. People can say whatever it is that they want to say. You're going to have people who support you. Like I said, Jada, you're going to have people who support you. You're going to have people who don't support you. And it's the same thing with Steff London. You're going to have people who support you and you're simply going to have people who don't. And that's just a reality. It comes with being an entertainer. Okay. And, it's one of those things that you have to have the backbone. You have to be built for it, So moving on to something else, I see Teejay and Valley and something brewing there. Teejay has dropped a sub because he's saying that, he went on the fix. No, not the fix. I'm sorry. He went on Let's Be Honest. And he was speaking that, he was cool with Valiant and everything. And by, I think a few days later, there's a video out and he's saying that they come around Mac because they want hype or something like that. That didn't sit well with Teejay. He's saying that they're all hypocrites and stuff like that. He was cool with Damage also. And after being cool with Damage, sending him a rhythm, he's seen where Damage disrespected him on social media, maybe because he's not on the EP. So he's saying that Damage could have easily contact him and say something rather than go to social media and be insulting him. So he's saying that these guys are basically hypocrites and stuff like that. They don't know what he's going through and this and that. He dropped a sub. People are saying it's too valiant and stuff like that. We've seen the foot hype coming in and he's saying that they need to battle. I think they need to, because I think this is just it's going to show your sign of weakness. Because if two women can be bold enough to go at it for whatever reason that it may be, and you coming now after as a guy and then you're deciding to throw sub, people are not going to take it as a strength. I'm sorry, they're not going to take it as a strength. They're going to take it as a weakness, that you guys are coward. You guys are still throwing shade, throwing subs and all these kind of things. Nobody wants to make the first move, saying that name didn't call and name didn't this, so it's not them. If you want to pick it, people don't have time for that. People don't have time for that. You're gonna have to rumble. It's either you're going to or you're not. You can't be dropping so much bad man lyrics. Valiant, you're dropping so much lyrics, and at the end of the day, you guys are like, oh, I didn't go there. I only went 50 meters. You went 80. I went 20. Come on. You're gonna have to face the music eventually. Pun intended. You're gonna have to face the music. You understand me? You're gonna have to meet at the table, or you're gonna have to come forward with something, because people are going to look at you guys and say the women have more backbone than you. The women are willing to go against each other. The women are willing to go against a man. And here lies the men out there are simply throwing subs at each other and stuff like that. People just not having it in 2024. And another thing that I want to point out, where Teejay is saying that, people are hypocrite and this and that, and coming at him and they don't know what he's going through. Teejay, did Alkaline did something to you? Do you remember back then when Alkaline came out and all these things and everybody was coming down on him? I remember you were one of them. When people were calling for a clash and were saying that, what did you upload your video and say you're not clashing with any batty man and this and that? Do you know if Alkaline is a batty man? Have you ever seen him with a man? Have you ever lusted after you? No, but these are what you put on people's name. When you think that, when you have no ammunition, basically, this is what you put on people's name and people career, and try to damper it and stuff like that. You weren't going to clash with Alkaline because he would be a very, very, very strong competitor for you. And at the same time, you were one of them who were throwing subs at Alkaline. You did songs where you were throwing subs at Alkaline. The history is there to prove it. So now you are in the gauntlet. You know what it feels like when everybody's coming at you. I warn you guys about what you put out in the atmosphere. It eventually comes back. You have to prepare to deal with the ramification of it. It's not going to be a smooth sailing when it's time, when it's your time. You have to can ride that wave, or you are going to drown. You're going to sink. So, Teejay, you're getting yours and you have to can ride it. You have to can ride it. You have to see it as just a lunch day. You understand? You have to can ride it, because when you guys were teaming up and you guys came for Alkaline, he had to fight it. He was fighting it tooth and nail, and it was him alone. It was very hard to find people in his corner. There were a few producers, yes, who were out there willing to work with him. Good thing he developed a strong fan base who supported him, who was there, who was standing behind him. You understand? Besides that, he wouldn't have had any luck in this. You understand? So you are going through it now, and now you finally see what it feels like when people are coming at you, whether they are right or they are wrong. You are finally seeing what it feels like. You are getting it. You're understanding it. You should be able to ride the wave. Prepare for more to unleash on you. Be prepared for it. You have to, because that's what you put out in the atmosphere. That's what you sent out to the universe, and it's coming back to you. So you have to be big enough, bold enough, brave enough. You have to have that courageousness inside of you to take it on. That's what you put out there. You have to can take it. Come on. You have to can take it. It's such a sad situation that when artists come up and they're doing their thing, a lot of artists seem that they take an artist for an easy target. They seem as an easy target. And so they team up and they go at them and they say that, okay, this is music and it's lyrics. But at the same time, you're taking jabs, you're taking subs, you're doing all of these kind of things and not knowing that your day will eventually come. I don't remember Alkaline doing anything to you. I don't remember Alkaline interfering with you. I don't. If he did, someone can please tell me in the comment section. But I don't remember of that. But I remember you were one of them who were going at Alkaline and you were taking many jabs. You were taking jabs at him. And you know that he was only artist that was out there sticking up for himself. He didn't get that support that he would have wanted, that would benefit him or give him that oomph. He didn't, he did not get it. And so he had to ride the wave all by himself. Like I said, it's a good thing. He had a great strong He had a strong fan base. And because he had a strong fan base and people who supported him, he was able to ride the wave. Now it's your time. You have to can ride it. If you can dish it out, you're supposed to can take it. If you put it out there in the universe, it's going to come back at you. That's why they always say it's important to do good, because that's what you want to reach you, right? You understand? And so, we play our game specific ways how we want things to be, but at the end of the day, we are not able to deal with the consequences of what we put out there, or how we decide to play our games. You didn't know that it was actually people we are close to. We see you and Byron Messiah the jabs and all these things. You have been taking jabs at Byron Messiah also. You are the one that's online. You are the one that's coming forward. I think it's only one statement Byron Messiah has made so far. We see you in somewhere with him, you walking away from his entourage and stuff when they were coming at you. Come on. You are doing major work out there. So if you are doing major work out there and you're taking subs and jabs at people, it's going to come. That's why I say to a lot of you guys and Jamaican dancehall artists, if you were in another country and you're taking these jabs and these subs at people, eventually people are going to test you in real life. You understand? If you're doing that, people are going to test you. So you have to be prepared for it. You have to be prepared for it. You're saying that other artists are there and the studio where you could have easily pull up. They can pull up to you also. That's another thing that you have to take into consideration, Teejay. So I'm just listen to me. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. I'm just the great exposer. You understand me? So I'm just putting it out there like I see it, or maybe a lot of people see it, but they don't want to say and stuff like that. But if we go down into memory lane, you did the same thing to Alkaline. So it's just your day. It's just your day. Probably it's a bad new year. I don't know. Probably it's good. Maybe hopefully you will get the 50,000 sales that I'm rooting for you. So listen to me. You don't come at me because I'm rooting for you. I just did a video where I'm supporting you and saying that there's nothing wrong with you wanting to sell 50,000 copy. That's an ambition and I support you. Okay? So don't come at me. But at the end of the day, I'm going to have to show you that side also and show you the light that you left behind. That you came at Alkaline just the same and he didn't provoke you, he didn't interfere with you, but you thought that it was okay to take jabs at him. So now it's your turn. So you have to ride that wave, sir. That's all I have to say about the situation. I'll be back. So thank you so much for your time. Enjoy your day and may God bless you. Bye-bye.